I can.
Okay, I think that we're having. Susan, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, there you go. If you could please give us a rundown of where this investigation is so far.
Sure. At this point, this is kind of a typical rhythm for an incident that occurs. You have a lot of activity all at once, and then things kind of settle down into a more thorough and procedural investigation. We have our crime scene investigators out here. They are top notch, and they are thoroughly looking at any evidence that can be available, and they will process that forensic evidence to help us determine what transpired between the officer and the two occupants of the car.
And if you could there, give us some information about what happened with this traffic stop. You said the officer and the two occupants. What happened?
Sure. So the officer was on patrol. A lot of people would call this a routine traffic stop. People in law enforcement know that there's no such thing as a routine traffic stop because they can turn dangerous at any moment. The officer pulled over the vehicle. I'm not sure of the probable cause for that stop at this point. There were two occupants of the vehicle, and about 2 minutes after the officer called in the traffic stop, he also called in an exchange of gunfire between himself and one other occupant of the vehicle. Don't know whether that was the driver or the passenger.
Can you give us any update on the condition of the officer?
We're trying to get his condition updated right now, but we have not heard from medical authorities.
First, I guess a bit of information that you knew. How was the condition of the officer, I guess, at outset?
Sure. So the officer was injured, did not appear to hit any vital organs, but I don't have a complete medical condition on him yet. And we want to make sure we're able to contact his family members so that they are aware of his involvement and of his medical condition and can spend some time with him before we release his name.
Of course. When it comes to the second individual that was shot in this situation, any more thought or knowledge on relationship to the incident with the traffic stop?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Sure. Was the other person that was shot, were they related to this traffic stop, or is that a different situation?
No, he was one of two people in the vehicle.
Got it. And any knowledge on his condition?
Again, we're waiting for medical officials to get back with us. You know, our primary concern is treating those people who were shot in this incident. Our secondary priority is making sure that we gather all of the details, information, and evidence so that we can fully unfold what transpired between the officer and the occupants of the vehicle.
Is the suspected shooter in custody at this moment?
Yes.
Okay. So the shooter is in custody, and you all are you
Yes.
all looking for any other suspects?
No, we are not. Both people that were in the vehicle are in our custody.
All right, and if you could just give us one more time a recap of what transpired earlier today and where you all are now in this investigation.
Sure. So this began to unfold at about 4:30 when an officer attempted to conduct a traffic stop on a red vehicle on, we believe it was Bernal Street. Shortly after that traffic stop occurred, the officer reported that shots were exchanged. We know that the officer was injured. He was transported to a local hospital. We're confident he's getting the best care possible. The suspect was also transported to a local hospital. His condition is unclear at this point. We're continuing to process the scene. That includes collecting any evidence, speaking with witnesses, and trying to determine the sequence of events that unfolded in that brief couple of moments between when the vehicle was pulled over and the shots were exchanged.